Hello, anyone. It's Friday, September 9th, 2022, and going to investigate the remnants of Hurricane K as it hits our area. I'm mostly interested, besides lightning, anything cool to see with this is how, if any, it's different from a regular monsoon storm, because it's just coming from a different place. So according to the radar, there is some hail, and I don't know how much rain's coming down or whatever. It doesn't look like much right now, but it's supposed to get pretty widespread, very large groups of storms. So right now headed southbound on Loop 101 North, coming up obviously McDowell, and traffic is slowing down. I'm not going to continue videoing on here because most of this will be boring, plus I don't know how well it looks out. The camera looks out the window because there's reflection and the windshield's not that clean. I wish I could pause it and then restart it. I've tried that before and it doesn't always work, so this is definitely going to be more than this will be part one of I don't know how many. But we've got to get a little bit south of the city, and it's supposed to track south and west of most of the metropolitan area of Maricopa County. Just going to take it easy. Say traffic's heavy. My first stop point's like 50 minutes away. I have to get out of the city traffic. It's a bad time to go, really, as far as it's not the weekend, it's Friday 4 o'clock, so this is heavy traffic for the valley because it's actually never as bad as it is any place else I've ever lived. The freeway system is really good. We always keep ahead of the trends as far as growth goes. See, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then carpool lane, which is from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. It must be double occupancy or an electric vehicle or something that doesn't emit emissions. One thing of note too is that as I was watching like Hurricane K on the weather apps and stuff, I had never seen any lightning come from it. I found that to be interesting. But when I was looking at radar before it left, there was lightning in these storms up this way, so hopefully that will be the case. A little back up here. I'm going to attempt to pause and see how well that works. Just don't touch the phone and see how long it lasts. Otherwise, it's just part one. Pausing now. Okay, end of pause. It worked for a little bit there. Looks like we're headed into, judged by the way the car is moving around and the stuff is shaking up. Looks like a little dusty.
In half a mile, take exit 61B for Arizona 202 Loop West.
Well, thank you for your commentary there, lady. Okay, we're on Loop 101, headed to the Loop 202 West, where we will be heading west.
exit 61B.
Looks like I see rain coming down up there to the left. Oh, it's actually hitting the windshield. Yep. I don't know how well it shows up, but you see the wall of dust in between the power lines there. Might be able to pick up on it a little bit. Of course, like I said before, that's from the open fields, desert, farmland. Actually, it's a lot of open desert right there.
In a quarter mile, merge onto Arizona 202, Arizona 202 Loop West.
Yeah, it's the type of rain that gets your car dirty. It's just dust in the wind, in the rain, but we should be getting heavy rain at some point. We'll wash it up. That's a big old truck for your view right there, huh? Let's get over. Exit on the lane, get over.
In 2 miles, use the second from the right lane to take exit 55A 55B for I-10 East toward Tucson.
I would love to play music, but of course you cannot now play music even though it's off the radio and everybody else can hear it. You get copyright infringement. If you hear anything, I listen to talk radio, so I don't know if they record that and they copyright that too.
In half a mile, use the second from the right lane to take exit 55A 55B for I-10 East toward Tucson.
But it might look like the lens is dirty, but that's actually just low visibility because of the dust. I had it here in the same area last time, other video I did.
Use the second from the right lane to take exit 55A 55B, then keep left at the fork to continue on exit 55B.
The difference between this storm and that storm, besides being remnants of Hurricane K, which is tropical depression, and we're just getting some of those whips of moisture. The difference in this one is the monsoon storms seem to move a little. I don't know.
Keep left at the fork to continue on exit 55B.
They move faster.
Continue on I-10 East for 6 miles.
These storms are just like, I think like 80 or 100 miles wide, and It's going to travel all the way across the state. Last time I drove through this section, it was about a mile or so that I came up where the rain had been, and the desert was full of mud puddles, water puddles. Everybody drives differently in this type of weather, so you either got people trying to go really fast or people really scared. Good thing about this trip is we're going to take this 347 south, which goes through Maricopa, the town of Maricopa, or the community of Maricopa, as opposed to the county of Maricopa, which is what we're in. Right now we're going past Wild Horse Pass Casino, or Gila River Wild Horse Pass Casino. But this is a freeway that goes in between Phoenix and Tucson, the one that we're on right now. And sometimes it's only 2 lanes in each direction, which they need to widen, and they will. And they're supposed to put a train, all that sort of stuff. To the right is the Wild Horse Pass, or I forget the name of the. They got the water where the jet boats race, and used to be and the drag race. The drag strip is out here on the right also, so it was that exit right there. It's the main drag strip for the like jet versus 20 cars and stuff like that. And it's all building up out here, because out here to the left is where they're building all those giant factories for the semiconductors, and it's building up real fast out here. Wild Horse Pass, NHRA. So that's where that happens. And there used to be a place called Compton Terrace. I saw my first concert there. AC/DC, Aerosmith, Rat when they first came out. I think it was there. That was about the best time I could ever have. I think I'm in the right. Blowing dust, high winds, rain, wet. The dust is pretty heavy on the right. That's what we're going into. We'll be safe though. Problem occurs if it gets really, really bad, like you cannot see, like blizzard condition type situation.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Arizona 347 South North John Wayne Parkway.
then the problem is people will pull over and then they keep their car on.
Turn right onto Arizona 347 South North John Wayne Parkway.